Chris, Eric, Nathan, and Travis, they're your gaming friends. Chris from a Soul Jackson's Media Grounds, movie reviews and gaming sounds. Eric the Professor, knowledge so deep, gaming history, secrets he keeps. Late night with the Garage Gamer, where the fun never ends, where the fun. With Chris, Eric, Nathan, and Travis, they're your gaming friends. Nathan the 8-bit legend, old school cool, retro games, he's the rule. Travis the PC master, tech so fine, building rigs, crossing the line. Late night with the Garage Gamer, where the fun never ends, where the fun. With Chris, Eric, Nathan, and Travis, they're your gaming friends. So grab your snacks and settle in. The Garage Gamer show is about to begin. Late night with the Garage Gamer, let the gaming fun begin.
Travis.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir.
What up? Oh, is it? You're still getting sound?
Mm-hmm. Sounds like you're in a fish tank.
Oh, there we go. I think it stopped.
I think so.
Restream. What's up? All right. What up, everybody? It is Late Night Live, episode 134. We do have a special guest with us tonight. He is our biggest sponsor, and this guy is everywhere. He's got a massive arcade in his house, as you can see. Meatball Saucy, the man. How are you, sir?
I'm great, Garage Gamer. This has been a fantastic week.
Yeah.
Happy Friday, everybody. Travis, Garage Gamer. Here we go.
Say hi to the chat. Say hi to the chat too. Israel Gaming's here. What's going on, buddy? Did you dress up for tonight? Mike Hockerts, good evening, sir. Calvin Wong, a pleasure to see your smiling face. Yeah. So, hey, Meatball Saucy, what games you been playing lately? I know you got a plethora of choices there.
Yeah, this past week I played a crap ton of games. I mean, so I hit 100% in Guns of Fury, which has taken me like 40 plus hours to do, and goddamn, that game is good. If you are a Metroid fan, Metroidvania, whatever, it is a great freaking game. Agents 64, Spies Never Die came out this week, and
oh yeah, I still got the video for that. Let's go to that.
And yeah,
there we go. What's up, Jason Little Alien? Yeah, this looks like GoldenEye with maybe Counter-Strike or something.
Perfect Dark.
Definitely, it's Perfect Dark. Yeah, I see that. Definitely got like N64 kind of vibes to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a diehard, shoot 'em up. The auto aim does take away a little bit of the fun factor, I guess, if that's your thing or not. But I enjoy it. It's really fun, and it definitely brings back the nostalgia of those N64 games.
I like the auto aim. It's on Steam, Calvin.
Yeah, it's really, really great. I mean, like I said, I tossed out a video last week highlighting the demo and why it's so awesome, and the full game is not disappointing. I mean, for less than $20, yeah.
I wonder if they're going to port this to console.
If they can, they should.
Did GoldenEye not have auto aim?
It did.
It did,
Travis.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's pretty true to it, then. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
it feels just like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. It is a true spiritual successor.
Yeah.
They legit did a good job. I'm not going to complain. It feels good, and I have not done any of the online missions or any of that crap yet, but I'm happy with it.
Nice.
For $19, it's good.
You get some good discounts on Steam, and and especially because it's a launch title, they're just get this in people's hands. I love it.
What's the name of it again?
Agent 64.
64.
Gotcha.
Put
The
it
other
in your
game,
wish list.
Ryan, I played this week was actually a recommendation that Dathan made in the Discord. And it was
stupid. I hate this one. Stupid. I hate this one.
But Riftstorm, and it's a little bit of a niche title, but for $12, I definitely think it is worth a look, especially if you are a fan of games like what the hell is it called?
I'm gonna have to
The
look this
Division,
one
the Division, the Tom Clancy, The Division. If you're a fan of that game, this game plays very much like that, except instead of a third person, it's a top-down twin stick style shooter with that style of gameplay. Like I said,
up.
Which one was that one
yeah.
again? What was the name?
Riftstorm.
Riftstorm.
Huh.
Riftstorm.
Again, $12. It's
Mhm.
it's definitely worth it. Do I think that it has potential to have a little bit of a burnout and maybe you get tired of the grind? Yeah, maybe. Which is what happened for me with the Division. So I'm gonna play it, and I guarantee I will at least get my $12 worth out of it. But
It looks similar to me to Hades.
It's
I
got
don't
that
know.
similar viewing angle.
Yeah, and it's a looter shooter, right? Although, and it's roguelite, so I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's more action, or maybe I don't know. Hades is pretty action,
You could
intense
always
too.
buy it and return it.
Heck yeah, $12.
Again, yeah, $12.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth $12 to try it
Yeah,
for sure.
heck yeah.
What is that? That's like a cup of coffee at Starbucks now.
It is 2 cups of coffee, but
Yeah.
Inflation.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had nice coffee before coming here, and I think it was $6.
Travis, the PC Master. How are you, sir?
Good evening. I'm doing well. Yeah, it's Friday. Friday snuck up on me. This
does
room is
come quick.
almost done being remodeled, so that's cool.
Oh, okay. Didn't know
Yeah.
you were doing that. Nice.
Yeah, I got a 65-inch TV in the box behind me
Stop
that the
spending your
wife
money on
refuses
stupid
to help me
shit.
put up. She wanted me to hire somebody to put it up, and I said, "Well, that's lame." And she said, "I'm not helping you." And I said, "Okay, fine." So yeah, so Best Buy's
So-
gonna put it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no-
said, "Okay."
Yeah, I'm the kind of the same way. We had a door that was like not shutting on my house,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, like I'm not a handyman kind of person that can fix a door.
I work
So-
in this industry. It is driving me crazy that the industry I work in, she is saying, no, I'm not helping you. Hire somebody else to do it. And I said, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm the same. We hired some guy to come out today and fix our door. It was $200, but we got it done.
Yeah. I mean, that kind
Get
of
her
stuff.
done.
That kind of stuff she would tell me I'm welcome to try to fix. It's stuff that involves her helping me that she's
Get your
like,
kids to help. Yeah,
I'm
get
not
your daughter.
doing that. Well, no, I wouldn't want them to help. I would want the blame to be on my wife if something went wrong,
Right.
not my kid.
Of course.
You know, if somebody drops it, you know, my kids would feel horrible. My wife would just be like, well, whatever, I don't want that stupid thing to begin with, and walk away. So then there's that, you know. But yeah, so we're putting in a TV up here. And then I think I might make this a gaming room. We'll see.
Nice.
We'll
Nice.
see. Or at least it's a secondary, you know, entertainment area. So that's cool.
That's very
But
cool.
yeah, as far as playing games, I've still been playing the game called This Is Not a Game. I'm almost to the end of it. It's funny. And it has full motion video. So if you're looking for a full motion video throwback, it's in the game. That's a spoiler though. And then I've been playing the 007 game off and on. And I'm beginning to like it.
Oh, okay. You got a little further.
I did. I got to a fight. So this is what makes me mad about games of this style.
Calvin Wong says if you can build Legos, Travis, you can do it.
Oh, I know. No. This I work the company that I work for. This is what we do. We do big TVs and big displays and technology that drives them. It's driving me nuts. And the guys that I work with, I work remote. They work in other parts of the world. They would laugh at me if they knew that my wife was saying no. But she's just had it with my shenanigans when it comes to putting together things and helping me with my shenanigans. So, you know, and it is big. It's 65 inches. So I'm not going to. The last time I did. So this is part of why she says no. Last time she said no, and I insisted on hanging it myself. And I got it up on the wall just fine by myself, 65-inch TV. And then I thought, you know what, though? I want it to be a little bit lower by about half an inch. So I took it off.
Just
and then
a
I lowered,
little bit lower.
Yep, I lowered the stand and I offset it so that, you know, it was there. And then I went to pick it up and to remount it. I remounted it and I looked and I said, I don't know, a half an inch. It feels like it could be over a little bit more. So I took it off the third time, went to put it back up, mind you, all by myself. And on that time, as I was taking it off, I flipped it forward and it ran into the coffee table and smacked and split halfway. Yeah, so she came home. I was mad. I was just like, well, anyway, so this afternoon. And then she said, you know, you should probably ask people to help you with that. And I said, well, no. So yeah. So anyway, that's part of it. But yes, so the 007 game. So I was halfway through. So I'm not halfway through, but I'm a couple missions in. Ryan, I got to the part where you fight the two blonde guys. They ambush you. Did you make it that far?
Yeah, you're like are you in the basement?
There's a bomb. Yeah, you're in the basement, right?
Yeah.
And so you're supposed to fight these two guys. I'm sitting there trying and I'm dying nonstop. Right? Like just dying nonstop. And I can't figure it out because all the combat that I did before was totally fine. Why am I dying nonstop? It's one of those stupid combats where so then I just step away for a little bit, go to the bathroom, get some water, come back, beat it within like 5 seconds. Just kill them both. Plot moves on. It's one of those stupid missions where the mission isn't actually to kill them or to incapacitate them one after the other. It's just to, I guess, knock both of them out in some weird way to where it triggers a cutscene.
Yeah, no, I kind of have. I think my problem with that game is like it's got some weird fighting mechanic, and they teach it to you at the very beginning.
Yeah,
and then you're doing a couple missions, and then like I'd take a break, play something else, and come back to it, and like then I'm trying to figure out
You
Wait, how
forget
do
the
you?
moves, right?
Yeah, how do
'Cause
you
it's
parry
involved.
again?
Yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
how do you
It
block? So it's
well,
like,
it's involved,
oh,
but
okay. Once you figure it out, you're
combos.
good.
Yeah, it's got like button combos to like bull rush and slam people. So yeah, there's a lot in the combat. And actually, though, that is what I like about the game. So I like that it's not just Assassin's Creed because there is some of that, right? But the combat's a lot more involved. And I like that. And you've got your gadgets. I mean, it does. I don't watch Bond movies, but from everything everybody tells me, it feels like that, you know. And the polish is super good on that game. So
Yeah,
we'll
did you
see.
get to the part where there's a car chase
Yeah.
sequence?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
That I
That's
beat first time through. So I
cool,
don't know
cool.
if that usually takes people multiple times. I know I got an achievement
Yeah,
for beating it, and I think I got it for like it was like 0 to whatever within a certain amount of time. But yeah, I thought it was fun because you're going back and forth with the person that's the passenger in the car and all that stuff. I thought that was fun. Like so far for one of the AAA games that tries to be a little bit of everything all at once, I think it's pretty well done. So yeah. So thumbs up so far.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, what have I been playing? Well, shoot, I don't know if I played too much this week. My son got on Jurassic Park Evolution 3, he got there was a DLC that I bought for him, so I've been playing that with them. It's called the Crocodilia update, so there's like crocodiles in Jurassic World now, so he's been dealing with that and watching him play that. That was cool. And then we do we guys do we own an X arcade? I bet Meatball Saucy does.
Yeah. I actually posted a video of how I brought my X arcade into my arcade. I used my ROG Ally
Ally.
X, not
Okay.
my Xbox Ally, but my Ally to generate a VR experience, and then I also retired it in Undertaker bury it in the garage fashion. So yeah, in less than a year it was, hey, here's this really expensive $600 delivered freaking console, and while it's got really good functionality and it's all great and good, it's now in the garage sitting next to my at games gamer micro and my at games my extra at games gamer mini.
The dream is dead.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being in the garage, Meatball Saucy. That's
Except that nobody plays in the garage.
oh, okay.
Everybody plays here. I mean, the garage is like it's where you go to die.
Yeah, you got a wild setup in there. That I was just
I
looking at
will
your wall. You got like
I will say there is the future of gaming coming from my garage.
you got oh, yeah. You got like Tempest going on in your background. I'm trying to move you. Come on, restream. Oop. No, won't do it. Oh, it did it for a second. There we go. Well, now I can't see it. That's just program's dumb. Oh wait, maybe no. Not good enough. But yeah, you had Tempest. You had like some kind of Tempest decoration in the I was looking at. Biggie D plays his every day.
Oh yeah.
What was I saying? Okay, so we did go to the swap meet last weekend up at in Portland. And that was fun. I did put a video up. Go watch it if you haven't. It's only gotten 24 views, so I don't know. Actually, maybe I'm thinking of it. That one got a little more views. I had another video this week that sucked. But it was very interesting to go up to that. I didn't buy anything. I did just get this Super Nintendo game, and this
What game is
is
that?
this is the Amazing Spider-Man Lethal Foes, and apparently it's like a repro because this only came out on Super Famicom. And if you look on eBay, it's like going for $200. But I bought this off eBay for like $20, and I'm gonna see if I can hook it up to my Super Nintendo cart reader for the PC. So we'll see how it goes. Ryan, come to Cleveland next month. I don't know, man.
Who cares?
What's in Cleveland? I don't know.
Oh, soundboard for the win, baby.
I don't know,
I
dude.
love it.
And then Meatball Saucy, do you have any kind of history with that Lloyd Center mall? Because we went in there.
Dude, I saw your post in Discord, and yes, for sure. I actually watched like 6 months ago. I'm not sure if it's the same guy or not, but he did a whole like kind of retrospect about Lloyd Center and its history, and oh hey, just be aware. And he was walking through the mall at the time and did it. And yeah, I mean,
yeah, it was nuts.
The first VR game I ever played was in the bottom floor parking lot level of Lloyd Center.
Oh wow!
Like a small little kiosk that my little brother and I like happened to be going after we went ice skating. Stopped by and tried out VR, and we had a little one-on-one battle. It was really fucking fun. And yeah, Lloyd Center.
Well, the mall's been dead for about 10 years. So yesterday, or not yesterday, on last Saturday was the last official day, and they've been letting these kind of like really, really small businesses like take up spots in the mall. I mean, it's a huge mall. It was the biggest mall when it debuted in 1960, and it had like Nixon gave the did the groundbreaking, and they've had several different presidential candidates come there, and various remodels over the years. It had Nordstrom, Meyer and Frank. It had a Toys R Us at one point. It had Regal Cinemas. It had a Tilt Arcade, I remember. So it's just had so much. But like that last day, like was out of this world because I hadn't seen that mall so packed in a long time. And it was just, it
Really?
was unbelievable. And it was crazy, but it was also very Portland. Like there were people out dressed up doing parades. There were people like dressed up as Abe Lincoln and just some really random stuff. People were writing on the walls in the mall. And then we found out later that the people that are running the mall painted on the walls the next day because they couldn't have graffiti, even though the mall's shut down, which makes no sense. So they painted all the
graffiti, but
yeah, no messages or whatever. People were taking plants out of the planters because in Portland, we can't let a tree die or whatever. But people are walking around saying, why is all this dirt on the ground in the mall? Like, what's going on? People have been taking the plants out of the pots in the mall and taking them home. And it was just wild. And then people were using that ice rink for the last time. So
yeah, it's insane. Like I said, it would be like if you guys could think that like maybe that could actually happen to Washington Square.
Washington Square is still pretty busy. I think
it is really busy. And
I was there all day today.
It is a big mall of commerce, but back in the day,
I was there all day today. not because not shopping, but just there. And I was surprised at how packed it is. I told my wife, I think people are going there just because the Lloyd Center was in the news, and they were like, "Hey, I better go to a mall just to not miss out."
Yeah, but could that someday be Lloyd Center is the prelude to Square?
Yeah, I mean,
Down?
everything comes to an end. Everything.
Yeah, that's true.
But the funny thing is when I first moved up here, Washington Square Mall was the ghetto mall. And then they kicked out. I talked with the lady who owns it, or not who owns it, but who manages it, the property manager and the mall manager. And I talked with her about, I'm like, so this mall, like, it's closing, right? Like, nobody comes here. And she said, I said, everybody goes to like Clackamas Town Center, all these other ones I hear about. Once again, I just moved up here. And she said, no, actually, the people are not going to the Lloyd Center. They're the people that would normally be in the mall demographic of going to Lloyd Center. They're actually driving out here to go to Washington Square Mall. So we've seen our business go up while the other ones went down. And so she told me that they were kicking out all those stores like Mervin's, because remember there was like a Mervin's there and everything. So she said, I'm kicking out all those stores and we're remodeling this whole front area. So it's all going to be like all highfalutin and it's going to be a high-end shopping experience. And I said, yeah, okay, good luck with that. And then today when I was there, that's exactly what they did.
Okay.
Like, so now it's the high-end mall. Yeah.
Yeah, and Cheesecake Factory is kind of
Is
like
there,
the
yeah.
front and center.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
pivot
Everyone
to-
loves Cheesecake Factory.
Tonight
to that
I ate
expansion.
Tonight I ate at Din Tai Fung.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
that's there.
Cheesecake Factory,
yeah.
they have such a crazy menu. And
Yes.
go watch a video on how they prepare their menu, because they
Cheesecake
are in
Factory.
there. There's like
Everybody
line
loves
cooks
it.
in there, prep cooks,
Yeah.
like preparing dishes that are going to be cooked later on in the week. It's like a whole thing.
It's a whole thing, yeah.
It's crazy.
I went to this last summer. No, not this summer, the summer before that, right? When I was off the podcast for a week. One of the things I was doing was going to the first Cheesecake Factory. Do you know where it is?
No,
I
is
don't.
it California? or
Cheesecake
something?
Factory? Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
It is in
Wow.
Beverly Hills.
that
And
makes
so
sense.
I went to the very first Cheesecake Factory, sat in the back, all in a secluded area, had a private waiter, all that stuff. It was very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we used to go to the Washington Square all the time when they had
wait,
the,
Yeah.
what?
with
Wait,
the Lego store.
wait. You went to a Cheesecake Factory. You sat in the back
Mhm.
and had a private waiter
Yeah, waiter all to myself, basically.
in
yeah.
Beverly
Jesus
Hills.
Christ.
In
My
Beverly
God.
Hills, correct.
Fuck.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I didn't even
Someone's,
have to pull. I didn't even have to pull the. You're one of my customers.
Right?
I didn't even have to do it.
Someone's
No,
hoity-toity.
little funny thing, Meatball. If you go to a store, if you go to a restaurant that used to be big and popular and no longer is big and popular, they treat you like gold sometimes. If you don't look like you belong there, then they kind of wonder, why are you here? And if you carry yourself in a certain way, they kind of wonder why you're there. And then when you say something like, hey, I kind of want to get a table out of you, like not around people, they go, oh, okay, well, say no more. We'll be right back. And then they talk amongst themselves and they come back and they go, right this way, sir. And then, then they expect to get a really big tip. And you probably should provide that because they all think that you're
Right.
a high point and they're giving you that kind of service. So that's what you do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah. It was fun though. It was fun. The kids and the wife were, I think they still talk about it. They're still taken aback by it. But yeah, no, it was cool. And yeah. No, don't even. When I was in Tokyo, that was one of those. I was in Tokyo once and got treated to my own private room in a super swanky bar, and they just kept waiting for my party to show up. And there was no party coming, but I couldn't speak Japanese to tell them like it's just me and I'm really not a big deal. But they thought I was a big deal. So they insisted on putting me. I mean, I had over Tokyo at the top of some skyscraper, my own private room with my own private waiters and staff in a room that overlooked the entire city. And I could not speak Japanese to tell them, you guys got the wrong guy. But so I spent about 3 hours in
that's
that
a great
place,
story.
just by
That's
myself.
awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, anyway. So back to you go to the Washington Square Mall, Ryan. You come up here all the time.
We used to go there all the time, but now we go to Bridgeport.
Well, sure, if you want to see a movie, but
Bridgeport has the nice. It's got the fake IMAX and it's got Lego store too.
Did you see the news today though? In retail stuff. Speaking of mall retail, Hot Topic. You know Hot Topic
It got bought out.
Yeah.
Hot Topic.
Who did they get bought out by? Oh shoot!
The most appropriate people to buy Hot Topic, in my opinion.
Oh, I know this. Son of a gun.
Spencer's Gifts.
Spencer's.
Right.
Yeah.
Spencer's owns Spirit Halloween. And they do that as little pop-up things, right?
I didn't realize. Yeah, in Spirit Halloween, there's also a Spirit Christmas.
There is a Spirit Christmas, which
I've never been in one.
Funny that was the second one. You'd almost think that the Christmas pop-ups would have been way more popular, right? Because you had Hickory Farms back in the day that did pop-ups and all that stuff in the holiday time. But no, the Spirit Halloween, they were like, hey, here's an idea of these Hickory Farms people, but they've kind of got Christmas dialed in along with Hallmark. So what about Halloween? And then they just tried it and it took off like gangbusters, right?
Spirit Christmas, I do believe, started in January.
It does. Yeah, right. Just as
was the first time the store popped up, and yeah, again, those guys know how to build seasonal businesses.
Yeah,
that are strong throughout the year.
But yeah, I'd recommend Ryan that next time you're up in the area, you go to the Din Tai Fung, give it a try.
Okay.
Good dumplings, and then you got a Lego store there you can check out. And other than that, I guess that's what
I want to go. What's that? There's like a big Chinese restaurant there that's got the big horses outside. What's that?
That's PF Chang's, but
I've never eaten at PF Chang's.
That's in the Bridgeport Mall.
Really?
That's where I want to go.
That's not anything to write. That's not anything to.
I see people going in and out of there all the freaking time.
It's not. So I wouldn't say that it's not good. I would just say that it's
not great.
Okay, so once
it's really not that great.
One time I was in Vegas.
It's so mediocre.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So I'm in Vegas once, right? And this big group of people are like, "Hey, we're going to go to dinner." And I was like, "All right, I'm going to go do my own thing." They're like, "No, you're coming with us." And I go, "I'm not going with you guys. I'm just going to go do my own thing." And they're like, "No, you have to go. We got a table booked. You have to go." And I barely knew these people.
There you go, Israel. Sorry.
Yeah. And so they go, we're going to PF Chang's. And I'm like, PF Chang's, never even heard of this place. So I go there, and the whole time I'm eating it, I'm going, this is what I had to go to? Like this?
It wasn't good?
So, it wasn't bad. It's just that it's not, I don't know how to explain it, Ryan. You have to go. You might really, really like it. There are people who do really like it, but it's not good Chinese food, and it's not good San Francisco Chinese food. But it's also not bad. It's kind of its own take on things, and it's not
Chinese
bad.
food is very intriguing to me because, like,
a
lot of it's very similar. There's also, I'm watching this other guy on YouTube right now. He's in Ohio, and he's going.
You're talking about this guy trying to get food poisoning?
Yeah, have you watched that guy?
Somebody sent the video to me, and
I saw it.
It's fascinating to watch, but he'll like. He was like eating this one. He like goes. It's like a bar, like a Chinese like serve your own kind of.
Yeah.
But there's like a ton of them in Ohio, and he's going. He finds one that's got like corn on the cob that's in milk.
Well,
and then he finds another one that's got mussels, and he thought there was cheese inside.
They do put cheese inside the mussels in the Chinese buffet.
It wasn't cheese. It was
it's a weird thing. It's like
it was
a curdled
it was
sort-
like mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
And he's
So
he gets
basically,
so
Olive Garden for
flustered.
Chinese food.
No. Yeah, just stop the
It's
curdling.
yeah.
Stop it now.
Mike, it's not. It's. I think that's doing a disservice to PF Chang's to say that it's that, because they do try to make their own take on it. I think. I don't know. It's not. You're not far off with that comparison. I don't think, but they do try their own take. They don't really claim it's what it is, but I would say that the best thing that they have there, I think, is the Singapore street noodles, which is very close to a curry Singapore noodle dish that you'd get at a legit Chinese restaurant. So, anyway, yeah, give it a try though, Ryan. You can get on the horse. Get on the horse.
Yeah.
Up there. Get your picture.
We go to Shake Shack all the time too.
Oh yeah. I haven't been there. I've been by it, but I haven't been to it. Yeah.
I want to try that thing. There's a thing at Shake Shack where if you don't leave a tip at the register, your prices are supposed to go up. But I think maybe they fixed that glitch. But
yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah, so yeah, you got to leave a tip, otherwise your prices will go up.
Oh, hold on. Tonight when I got my food to go, I tipped.
Oh, okay.
I have a problem with that.
Uh-oh.
I have a problem that I did. I have a problem with the tipping culture that America has come to. I had a friend from Australia, and him and I were in Seattle, and it was hard hanging out with him because we're at a bar, right?
Stepping away, guys.
In
Be right back.
Australia, there's no there's no tipping in Australia, right? None at all. And so what happened was we're at the bar, and the whole time, like, the bartender's like, "Hey, buddy, gonna throw me something?" Like, the bartender finally came to him, like, "You gonna throw me something here? You've had like 5 drinks, nothing. Am I doing something wrong? What's going on?" And my friend goes, "No, I'm from Australia, mate. We don't believe in tipping. If you want to be paid real, then go to a place that's going to pay you for real. Don't ask me to do their job for them." And I was like, man, I get it, but I can't be around you. But now that everywhere I go, they flip the little thing around and ask me for a tip. I'm kind of along with this guy now, where I'm kind of like, quit asking me. Tell your employer to pay you right? Don't make me. I get tired of it.
Oh yeah.
So
you got no choice though. Like, I don't want someone to spit in my food. So
so now you feel bullied into it.
Yeah.
Tipping
absolutely.
was always something that I did, like when I was in Vegas and somebody did something spectacular for me, like getting the door or something like that, right? No, that's not spectacular, but it's still going out of their way to saying, "Hey man, I'm here for you." There you go, there's a tip, right? But going and getting a coffee, going and getting something that they're just like a bag of popcorn out of the thing, like, what's that? Like, no. I'm not tipping you for that. But you do, because you feel guilted into it, right? And I'm not saying it's the employee's fault. I am saying it is the employer, the place of employment. It's their fault. It's the owner of the establishment.
It's the whole everything. Yeah, because
right.
Like one business does it, the next they
all start, because the employees are like, "Why can't I collect tips?" Right? It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Anyway,
Biggie D, I did see Star Trek is coming back. It's just for September 8th. I think they're just doing a couple engagements at AMC. So
the original first one?
Yeah, they might be doing some of the movies too. It's like this for the 60th anniversary. So I don't know where the nearest AMC theater is even. So
it's right by me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I own everything, so it's like I don't need to really see it again. We'll also have that same debate next year when all the Star Wars movies come back out again. Like,
whether you go see them in the theater?
Yeah.
Well, are they going to take out the added scenes with the Jabba in there? And is it going to be
they're supposed to be the original despecialized, so maybe that'll be worth seeing.
Don't you feel super gypped though? Because that means that you're going to see them just because they added crap that you didn't ask for the first time or that last time, and you got tricked into watching them then.
Oh yeah, so I already know. Like,
correct.
What's the generation right now coming out? Like, they like the added stuff.
Yeah,
but
they
like
do.
the older folks don't.
No, I want to see
So
it right. Like I just do.
it's yeah. It seems to me they want the money of the younger people, but
Yeah.
it's the older people have been harping on them for so long. It's like, all right, finally we'll release the original cut now that George Lucas is out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't plan these topics. We were going to talk
No.
about controllers and stuff, but I don't know where Dathan is. I don't know where Chris.
Apologies, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
there's
fine.
Meatball Saucy.
Well, Chris may have not made it back from the woods.
Chris has been in the woods for over a week now. I thought he would be
Have
back.
you seen that movie
now.
Blair Witch Project?
Yes.
It might be like that.
Seriously, Acer
We might find a backpack
Jack's
with
Media
a cell
Grounds
phone.
has become the deer whisperer.
Yeah. Well, and
that
he might.
dude is just like on the level of deer whisperer.
Yeah, we don't know.
Find
He
it.
might.
Find
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
What's back there in the woods?
He's obviously getting cell phone reception, so he can upload these little shorts. So,
And let's say we're on a timer to be posted, when he was away.
Maybe he did it before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now he might.
He's
be
also
just
he's in a really weird spot. Like he's at a lake that I've never even heard of, and it's called like Outdoor Lake or something stupid.
Outdoor Lake.
It's something weird like that, like lake.
He just didn't want
like
you to know where
lake.
he was going.
Like
he's like,
if it's got like a really dumb name, and like I'm just like I've been to so many.
Ryan was
outdoors.
like, hey, Chris, where are you going? Chris was like, Outdoor Lake. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lake.
no, seriously,
Yeah, that's the
he is
one.
it's in the weirdest spot. But whatever. Chris will be back
I want to go
in a
to
couple
Indoor
days.
Lake.
Jason knows. Like, yeah, I don't even know I thought he would be here tonight. Whatever.
Yeah.
He had a blow up on a boat.
He had a blow up boat.
Back on Sunday, I understand.
Yeah.
That's when he'll be back.
Oh, he had a blow up boat.
Yeah. Like a little banana boat, That's pretty rad.
I could see him sinking that. I hear he's lost weight. Maybe he's okay. Since Meatball Saucy's here, maybe we'll go to the pinball news. I do have some pinball news.
Oh, hey. I've got some things to say about this.
Hey, so Pinball FX VR is coming to Steam and PlayStation VR 2. Finally, my God. They say more details, including the release date and supported Steam devices, are coming soon. We can't wait to welcome a whole new community of pinball fans. Man, I've been asking for them to put this out on PlayStation VR 2 for forever. And when did PlayStation VR 2 come out? 3 years ago, something?
I was going to say 3 years ago, right?
2.5, 3 years ago, yeah.
And it's like, finally, if they do this, I will put back on the headset. But yeah, Meatball Saucy, what are your thoughts on this? Because I know you've got the setup going on there. Maybe you're not going to even need to do the Steam or the PlayStation VR. But
I am legit excited about this. I stopped buying the standalone Zen FX on the freaking on the Quest 3.
Okay.
But the reality is it was just not good enough on that X Arcade TV VR. I mean, it was okay. It was okay, and I didn't want to spend premium on just okay. I would buy the FX tables for my PC and play them on my VPN and love playing that. But without having the SF haptic feedback and the gameplay and the color DMDs and in some cases the pup packs, I just didn't enjoy it on the standalone Quest version. I don't. And even like I said, I see a ton of people saying how great and wonderful the freaking X Arcade experience is, but meh, it is meh in my opinion.
Okay.
And I have a unique opinion because I have a higher end version of that,
Of
and
course.
yeah, so
Hey, Dark Realm Gamer wants to know how you stream using your VR headset. How do you get it done?
great question, Dark Realm. Because it's something that I put a lot of time into, and people have like given me some really good feedback on. Um, what I do is I've got an NVIDIA Shield streamer stick, like the $125 streamer stick that feeds directly into a PC capture card, and so I do that, but I also have to make sure that, and I learned this recently, that you stream to that device, but you also have to put a frame around it so that you don't have a lot of jitter in your natural head, just bobbing around on your freaking neck creates like a nauseating jitter when you're streaming in VR, and you need to compensate for that. And yeah, I mean it has been a definite adventure learning how to stream in VR, and I'm really honestly excited uh, about this Pinball FX VR, and while I may or may not stream on the content, if they can get this working with the DoffLinks integration for SF and it releases on day one the way the FX platform has that support, I'm in. I will 100% rebuy all of the freaking tables I have bought on every single platform from day one, and I will buy them again. So good
Biggie
on you,
D.
Zed.
Oh yeah. Biggie D says you're right. There is a VR headset coming out from them soon. So what is Zen Studios, or who's doing this? Yeah, Zen Studios. They're not stupid over there. They see if things are coming out, and if something big's coming out, they're gonna try to get some software for it. So
Well,
about
and
time.
I have to wonder if like sales from people like me who stopped buying the standalone pinball tables was noticeable to them, because it when I was buying, there was no notice or announcement about new platforms, but it's very interesting. The last 2 or 3 releases, I did not buy on standalone, and I wonder how many other people were in the same boat. So curious.
Oh yeah.
How about
And
the
how many?
Williams tables? And then that was about it for the Quest 3. I'm more of I've talked with you about that before, Meatball. I'm more of I want a reproduction of a physical machine. I don't really get into the fake machines, and I don't think that's fair to them because my understanding is they're super fun, but for some reason I just want to play Monster Bash. Like when I play, I don't know.
Can't
You can
disagree.
you can play Monster Bash virtually, can't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant. Like, I want to just play. Like I want to play when I buy either Pinball Effects or 1, 2, or 3. What was the other one, Meatball, that was out before? That became Zen. I want to say the studio. It was. Gosh, they had the Williams collection. Maybe it was called like the Williams collection or whatever. But
Oh
it was.
yeah,
Yeah,
Gottlieb had
Gottlieb. Yeah.
yeah the V-Pin Arcade or
Yeah,
Virtual
V-Pin
Pinball
Arcade. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So those, like, every time I go more towards the traditional, like, what could I go find in the real world, and I play using that stuff. I just don't get into the fake pinball. Like, the fake is the wrong word, but the real virtual pinball machines, like the ones that they add stuff in. But yeah.
I think we need to all meet up at the next level pinball.
Yeah,
place.
I was
Do
thinking
some
about going
real
out there
pinball
last
too.
week, but I just haven't gotten out there. Yeah.
There's so much like new stuff I haven't even played in a while.
Yeah, I'm worried that it's just going to be a madhouse though because of summer vacation.
Oh yeah.
It-
They're
it's
busy. They're
legit.
busy as
It's
hell.
always a madhouse. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter if you go on a Wednesday. If you are there past 11:30 in the morning,
yeah,
it's freaking busy.
it just gets
It's
busy.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
How is this so busy?
yeah.
Well, I guess I do have a picture of that Star Trek popcorn bucket. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, it includes popcorn. Yeah, I don't know. This looks kind of, I don't know, looks kind of dumb to me.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the popcorn bucket, but god damn it if I don't want every single freaking drink topper that is there. I mean, we got the freaking Reliant, we got the 1701, we got the 1701A, and we got the Excelsior. Come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a 1 of 4, so you got a 1 in 4 chance of getting
Yeah,
the ship you want.
yeah. That's good marketing right there. You can't even just go online and order. You can order one, and you get what you get.
Have we been to where they filmed the Goonies? Yes, absolutely. Some of it they filmed in a studio in Hollywood, but for the on location stuff, they did a lot in Astoria.
Astoria, yeah.
And you can go to the house there. We've talked about this on the podcast before. There used to be owners there that didn't allow people to take pictures outside, but apparently now they're trying to turn it into an Airbnb. They got new owners, but there's like a neighbor that's next to him that's been putting up signs that they don't like all the tourism right there. And it's kind of funny because, like, if you own a house right next to that, you got to know people are going to be driving there to see the house. You can also go and see I think there's a jail there that they filmed one scene at.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple other places there too, but the house is really big for Goonies, and apparently they're making a Goonies 2 here. I don't know if they're going to come up for to film any of that up here, but I'd be all for it.
Nobody asks if we've been to all of the locations that they filmed Stand By Me in.
No.
Well, and nobody ever asks about the Free Willy.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
I mean, you know, when you're standing out in front of Oaks Park and you walk into the skating rink, it's so crazy to immediately open up into the big giant whale pool.
yeah.
Come on, guys.
Or I'm right next to all the where they filmed One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great movie, and they actually filmed one scene where they go out at the ocean.
Yeah,
and
that was in Depot Bay.
Yeah, in Depot Bay.
Yeah.
Depot Bay. I
Really-
remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's
are
good-
making a Goonies
Good
too.
shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposedly coming out. I don't know, sometime. I don't know if they're bringing back the original cast or they better.
My buddy was in what show was he in? Grimm?
Oh, Grimm. Yeah,
That
the TV
was
show.
filmed here. Yeah, so he was in that. He's been in quite a few things, actually.
I know they filmed not The Fugitive, but like what's like one of the sequel movies to that up here too.
Yeah, he's been in quite a few.
Last of the Mohicans they filmed.
They did. You're right. Yeah.
The Postman. Did you see The Postman?
No, I
Postman.
didn't see
Yeah,
it.
that was a horror movie, and just
Kevin
disregard.
Costner.
Disregard.
Yeah.
Postman has no affiliation with Oregon.
Oh, the River Wild.
Yeah.
That was like a movie from like early 90s, I think. I think they filmed that over in Central Oregon.
They also filmed the sequel to Manos Hands of Fate. Manos Hands of Fate 2. Yeah.
Yeah. I never apparently the Orca was at the there's a aquarium in Newport, and I was gonna go see it, but it died.
It died.
They sent it away and it died.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that movie. I never saw it.
Be funny if the that house that's the Goonie house now, they start a homeowners association, and like no tourists.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh gosh, what do you call that Goonies homeowners association? What do you call it?
I don't know, like a YouTube watch trap for me. I also like watching homeowners association videos, people complaining about the stupidest stuff.
Oh my god, my homeowners association president lives across the street from me. And my yard guy, the guy that maintains my yard, like came in and did some maintenance on my front sidewalk, right? Like he was out there pressure washing it. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so incredible. Your work is so good. It looks so awesome. It's like it's brand new concrete." And oh my gosh, did you get permission to do this?
Oh no.
Oh my god, I just I shit you not, I just wanted to punch that 73-year-old woman in the face.
And did you get permission?
Bad.
Right. Well, yeah, because you went up to everybody else in the neighborhood. Now they're all gonna have to go do it too.
Yeah, right. Not on purpose, but it happened. And fuck you. Oh my gosh.
No, there's this one that's going around today of this guy. I think it might be AI, but this guy is at a HOA meeting and he's being chastised for sitting in his garage with the door open and just sitting out there in his garage drinking a beer and watching people. And they're telling him you can't be sitting in your garage watching people. You need to be like in your backyard or something. And it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can resemble that remark.
If it is an Airbnb, it'd be awesome. It would be awesome to do a live stream from there.
You can also actually in video game news, you can also Airbnb the house, the mansion that Seventh Guest was based on in Eugene. It's outside of Eugene, Oregon, the mansion.
Oh, okay.
Because Trilobite was local to Medford, I want to say, the studio that made Seventh Guest back in the day. So yeah, you can Airbnb that.
Chris would probably like that.
Yeah, I thought about it. I thought
the other one I heard they might be turning into an Airbnb is the house that they did Home Alone in, and that's
okay. That's New York, though, right? Yeah,
I think it's in Ohio or something.
But oh, funny. Okay,
that'd be fun for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
so what'd you have for controllers?
Okay, we'll get through it. So first of all, yeah, there's a lot of. This was controller week. They announced so many controllers.
These are
Okay.
bit.
And one is not announced, but there's images of it. But yeah, he has every right to sit in his garage and watch people. Well, not if you're in a homeowners association. They'll put a lien on your house if you don't do what they say. So
Yeah.
I don't recommend that, but it's kind of bullshit.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. Move on. Move on.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Okay, so the first one. Turn down the volume. It's gonna be a Wolverine controller.
I couldn't hear it.
Oh, you can. Oh, we're good. Well, it's already turned down.
Oh, now you sound now you sound all fish tanked.
I do.
Now you sound okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for a minute there. Oh, hey, Wolverine controller, huh?
On delay.
You might be. What's 2 + 2?
4.
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay.
You're okay. So they're also doing the faceplates, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
The console skins are
Yeah, that's
way
cool.
more exciting to me than the controller. But
Yeah, you know, I blacked out my PlayStation with plates, and it seems like the plates they don't really do much with. Like,
No.
Sony just kind of ignores it.
They
right?
don't. They haven't put too many plates out.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with Meatball here. It's cool that they are.
it is pretty freaking sweet. I mean, like
Yeah.
I said, the controller is nice, but the plates are freaking sweet.
Now, I do have issue with the plates because I have the original PlayStation 5,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like they're not making plates for that sucker. You have to have the new Slim or the
new
Pro.
one. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm shit out of luck.
Because
Yeah,
you've got the physical media on yours,
Right.
right? No, but that's
Yeah,
why they don't.
it's got the disk
Right.
drive. Yeah,
It's
they
got
don't. They're
the
trying
Disk
to.
drive.
They're pissed off at the people that have the
No,
actual.
now your game's too high. Okay,
right.
now you're
Oh,
okay.
my game's too high.
It was there for a minute. Yeah, when you started
Really,
you started
loud
geeking out
for a
on it.
moment.
Yeah, then it
Yeah.
dropped.
Sorry, guys.
I thought you got so excited, just slipped up on the game control for your mic. You got all mad.
Am I okay now?
Well, here's the good
You're
news,
good.
Ryan.
You're good.
For only the cool price of $1,200, you can buy a new PS5, and then
Yeah.
get the skin for
No.
for Wolverine.
It's not worth it. But
Well, they're giving you an option.
I do like the controller.
Yeah, it looks cool.
So there's a yellow one, and then there's also a silver one, and I guess the silver one's more limited.
I don't get it.
I don't get why they did the color
Why?
for the silver, but it looks cool. But aside from just that, Meatball, I think it's they just think more people will
Silver?
get it.
Maybe it looks more metallic because I
Yeah.
kind of want to see it in person. Like if it looks like a silver metallic, I might be more interested. But I think the yellow looks better. But what do you guys in the chat think?
I think when Mike said that, let's see, I don't really pay attention to chat very well. But
I try.
He said something where he said like he had his console tucked away. But maybe you wouldn't if you had the sweet Wolverine plates. Maybe you'd actually put it front and center. Like maybe you have it tucked away because it's boring PlayStation white. Then you feel like you have to hide it.
Yeah, Biggie D says yellow. I think yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think yellow is the go-to on this.
Yellow is go-to for
Yeah.
for me. The silver I don't get, and I appreciate that they're giving people options, but
I mean, in a standard living room, the silver is going to be less of an eyesore, right? Like it's
for
going
sure,
to be.
for sure.
I mean, but
I
at
can
the same time,
appreciate
if you're the type of person to put a Wolverine skin on your PlayStation, I think you want it to scream, "Hey, everybody! I bought this."
I got the freaking
You know?
Wolverine
Yeah.
PlayStation boys
Yeah.
and girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you just change it out when you got the fancy people coming over for dinner.
Yeah.
You know, that's a neat thing. You take them off, put them on.
It's a good excuse to get the dust out. clean
No,
it out.
it is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm not doing it since they didn't make a.
Are you team vertical or horizontal?
Oh, I'm vertical.
You're vertical. See, I'm horizontal. I bought the stand, but I just don't like it's just sitting upright like that.
Silver bleh.
Yeah.
Okay. So that I think comes up for order next week. So
Okay.
$85.
It is
Oh no,
cool.
okay. The Battle Yellow console cover is $74.99. Yeah, okay. And then the $74.99. The DualSense wireless controller limited edition $84.99. So I think that's about the same price as the other controller I ordered this week, and let's move to that now. Volume again. I was hoping Dathan was going to be on here because I saw him playing the beta earlier of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was falling asleep
What's the beta get you access to? Is it just multiplayer right now?
doing multiplayer. Yeah, getting all the
Okay. Yeah. Come on, show the controller.
There
No,
it
show
is.
the legit, like, finished product, not the animated stuff.
Well, and again, it
Oh,
is
yeah.
it is an Xbox controller, and so really the end game is like the artwork, right? I mean, we know what
Yeah.
an Xbox controller is. We know what a Studio Works controller looks like, but god damn it, those
Oh, the
things
skull
are
one looks
freaking
cool.
hot.
Yeah.
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 The one on the right.
Oh, it looks cool too, though. Yeah.
I like this one, but I really like that skull and crossbones.
Yeah, those are both cool.
Bullets. They're badass.
When they do the 3D texturing and stuff, and it doesn't just look like a crappy repaint, that's when you start getting value out of these things.
Yeah,
In my
yep, I agree.
Yeah, no, I ordered this one. So this apparently was very popular. It's sold out on Amazon and what's the other retailer? I can't remember. I think it's still available for order on Best Buy right now if you guys want it. But it pissed me off. I ordered mine from Microsoft directly because since we're up here in the Northwest, when Microsoft ships, first of all, they don't charge your card until it ships, which is just like Amazon, and I like that. But it comes like the next day, so it's like super fast. But it was giving me some kind of error when I was trying to order it that my card wasn't being processed. I was like, why is it not processing any of my credit cards? And it turned out they thought I was doing like fraudulent activity trying to buy this item, attempting to buy it so many times that they locked it out. So I had to call Microsoft and talk to their customer service, and they figured it out for me and sent me a link to my email. But that was a hassle, but we
That
got it
sounds a
done.
little frustrating. Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to be getting this. I think it looks really cool. And then there's a Design Lab one.
That's the one that I'm looking at, especially along with it, because I did my video talking about the Agent 64, and my old ass, Jesus, it's old, but my old Mandalorian controller has now got controller drift, and that one looks like a really, really solid replacement, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Along with the battery adapter, but yeah.
Yes. So I think I have an image of that. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, bitchin'.
I if you guys have a chance to get these things, this is on Amazon right now. You probably can get it from 8BitDo directly, but I love the Forza one that I got for that controller, and it just matches it perfectly. And you don't have to worry about your controller ever dying and stuff. So it's just plug it in. It looks nice on your shelf. So this is a win-win.
Razer made this design. I kid you not. This is the design that, like I said, of my Mandalorian, my Boba Fett, my I've got 3 of them, and I'm failing. Anyways, this is the Razer design. The charging works great. The battery is now no longer has the contacts, which like on my Mandalorian has contacts. It doesn't have contacts on my other 2. Having the wireless be compatible with any other controller, sweet.
That's cool.
That's cool.
And then okay, so then there's one more that's unofficial. Oh, okay. Jason's got the link right here. Thank you, Jason Little Alien. So I was hoping Dathan was going to be here because I wanted to see how hyped he was, because he's the Zelda guy. And is he going to buy this? Like, I'm like, it looks pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think it looks good. Classy.
I've got 4 Pro controllers already in my house, so I don't know if I need this at all. But
you never really need one.
No, we don't.
But you know, do you want it? It looks good.
Buying these controllers, it's like buying crack.
Yeah. The problem though is that the Nintendo Paint. I don't know how many of these Nintendo Pro controllers you guys have that have like a custom thing, but my 2 that I own are not so good.
It's not holding up, huh?
They don't hold up, and
I always felt that they felt cheap to me. Like when I held the Pro controllers, I didn't feel like they felt as strong.
I think they feel really good
in the Xbox ones.
I like the controller feel, and there isn't drift, but when it comes to these custom, like I said, the custom paint, it wears. I mean, like down at the bottom side of the grip and up on the controller top, like if it.
You got sweaty hands. That's why.
It could be.
Don't we all? we all have a little bit of sweat in our hands. That's all I will say.
You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing a goddamn thing.
No, I'm debating whether, is
soundboard.
I want to know if Dathan's gonna buy this, because he is our freaking Zelda guy, and if he doesn't buy this, this is bad for Nintendo. And they're also doing. It looks like they're gonna do a console too. So, shout out to whoever took these photos somewhere in China or Taiwan or wherever they're manufacturing these right now. But that's definitely a charging case, and it looks like the Joy-Cons are kind of like
it does colored. Does look like a console exclusive release.
So yeah,
for sure. Yep.
I've never had an issue with my Pro controller, but the price it'd be nice to have more premium quality gripping and such. The Joy-Cons look sweet. It looks like Biggie D might be a buyer here. I know there's plenty of people online that just buy. If they do anything Zelda, they'll buy it. It doesn't matter. And they'll buy the special Switches that are just themed for Zelda. We were wondering if they were going to do something for the 40th anniversary, and it looks like finally they're going to do something.
I love me my Zelda games. I got the full collection on my ROG Ally Xbox X.
You got everything.
Everything on when it comes to Zelda, I do have them all.
Can you buy the Joy-Con separate? We don't know. That this is not an official announcement yet. I got to think they're going to be doing a direct or something coming up here. Have you ever been to China, Travis?
I have not been to China. I was offered, but have not been. Yeah.
Okay. Sick Man of China says it's good.
Yeah. I've heard it is a beautiful country.
I have been given the opportunity once to visit China and also once to visit the former Soviet Union. And I said, no, thank you. Turned them down. Sorry, communists.
Fatality.
This American is not coming to your country.
But all right, if you could only get one of these controllers, which one would you get?
The gears.
Yeah,
and I think I actually flipped from the skull one to the one that's got the classic stamp and the texture side.
The gears with the skull is the black and white one is.
Oh, you like that one better?
Yep, that one. That's bitchin'. That's just bitchin'.
I mean, it's cool, but I think I would go with the other one after thinking about it for a while.
Yeah, I think I like this one because you can see it's raised up a little bit in parts.
It just looks different from the other ones that I have. That's why it's like substantially different. Actually I have a lot of controllers, but not like themed. So that one is more eye-catching to me. That's the reason I said that one.
They're both really freaking awesome. I mean, I would not complain if either one of those showed up on my doorstep. They are bitchin' freaking controllers.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers, you know.
Right?
Either of them, you
know. Biggie D is not a Gears fan? It's because you don't have an Xbox, do you?
I'm not a huge Gears fan either. I played 1 and 2. I haven't touched them since, but I still think that it looks cool.
He's a Sony.
Like, I don't dislike Gears.
Oh no, he's Zelda or nothing. Okay.
No, okay. Well, there you go.
Oh, and a Wolverine controller, he says.
Actually, yeah, I totally like this. Took some of the like, you know, pop of the Wolverine away. The Wolverine's no slouch either. That one looked good.
So if you had to put them together and say take your best Gears versus the Wolverine PlayStation, which design do you like better?
Yeah, it'd still be the Gears one.
It almost like Sony put out this one and Xbox is like, hold my beer, here's ours. So like, yeah, I feel like there could have been more here.
Yeah, there could have been more.
Okay, I've been called an Xbox fanboy, but I agree. The Gears is way better than Wolverine.
Now, I'm not saying that the Xbox has better games or anything, but
no.
They do know how to make controllers.
We're strictly discussing controller design and controller releases this week. So, yeah, when it comes to Wolverine PlayStation, it looks great. Love the yellow and black.
I do love that DualSense. Like, I love how it's got a speaker on it.
Where I'm at.
The controller, I like the DualSense controller better than the Xbox controller as a controller. But when it comes to just one that looks different right now, like that you're going to spend your money on, I think that the aesthetic of the Gears is better.
I agree.
I wish that Sony would do more interesting things with their controller. I mean, I guess it's kind of if you don't, it's not broke, don't fix it. But if they're going to go out of their way to make these special things, it would be, add some texture, take some risks that way, I think. Astrobot was a very cool looking controller, but again, it was just a paint job on the controller,
Right. Yeah, that might have been the last custom one I bought. No, okay, I got the PlayStation 30th anniversary. That's gray.
Yeah, which is funny because that's, just gray. But I get why you would, right? But it is just, yeah.
I also have the Astrobot and I have the Spider-Man one.
Yeah. Yeah, the Astrobot one is cool.
I might have to get this.
You do have to, yeah.
Did you guys? I do have. Where is that? There was some gameplay from Wolverine I actually wanted to talk about. Did you guys?
I did not.
They released this video of you fight a Sentinel, and people are pretty underwhelmed by it online.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, he doesn't really look like a Sentinel, kind of, and he doesn't look that hard.
Well, I mean, that doesn't necessarily matter, right?
Maybe this is early in the game.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Yeah, I would agree that it does not quite look like a Sentinel. I mean, what shape and form, but I mean, is there part of the story that says this is an early Sentinel? And I don't know.
I don't know what a Sentinel is, so there. So it looks like one to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe maybe we're just being hypercritical, but I did. They also announced this week that they're going to do 60 frames a second with ray tracing is the default mode on the base PS5. So that's what I have. So
Really?
That's awesome. So I do like to hear that.
We'll see. I mean, that's going to
This
be
is leaked
some. That's
footage?
going to be some serious upscaling, but that's cool.
I'm not sure this is leaked footage because I think they actually let people like do previews for this game. Like we're not at that level.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, a Sentinel prototype. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it does say Sentinel prototype right there at the top. So there you go.
Sentinel prototype.
Internets.
Oh,
Quit getting
you're
all
right.
mad.
It does say Sentinel prototype. Okay, so the prototype's probably the easy one at the beginning, and maybe you played like the big Tri-Sentinel at the end.
Well, if I play this, I need them to explain to me what the heck's going on because
Yeah,
I know nothing
right.
about
I
comic
mean,
book.
too much story and not enough. I mean, just like I said, you could tell it kind of had Sentinel frame, but without paying attention to the boss name and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. I still think it'll be a good game though.
I try not to be too negative about things I have not tried.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. That game's coming out pretty quick, October, so there's going to be a lot of games coming out here, hot and heavy.
Are there?
Nimrod. Oh yeah. So there's that. There's shoot. There's some Star Wars game comes out at the end of this month that my son wants to play. Mystic is in the game.
And then there is the game that everybody wants to play. Except
GTA?
Except for me. But everybody wants to play it.
I'm so excited!
Not me.
I'm so excited!
I installed.
No, yeah, you guys are the two GTA
I
haters.
installed.
In the
No,
group.
Nathan hates it too. I installed GTA 5 the other day, but I still haven't gotten around to even firing it up.
Oh, hey, Travis, don't be upset
Yeah,
about
Zero
that
Company.
because
Yeah.
you know I bought the grand $175 or $80 GTA 5 package, and to this day I have 18 and a half minutes of play.
Playing it. Yeah, I got GTA 5 for free. So I don't feel bad, but I realized I've trashed on it all these years because of the people that really liked it that I ran across in life. And so I just kind of picked on the game because of them. And so I thought, okay, I'll give this a legit try, knowing that I'm just going to go ahead and say I hate it regardless. And
You guys are crazy.
And I just didn't fire it up. I installed it and didn't fire it up.
But
How can you not even fire it up?
I loved Grand Theft Auto 3, and I loved and played.
I did
for
try GTA 3. I didn't like it.
hundreds. I played
didn't
for
like it.
hundreds of hours on GTA Vice City.
Okay.
Beyond that, no.
Yeah, I didn't
Nope.
like GTA 3. I thought it was silly. Yeah.
No, you guys are.
We're old fuddy duddies, and that's
I even made a.
fine, and-
What, do I have this here? Can I show that? That's a background. I can do a GTA background.
Okay.
Sweet,
Uh-oh.
dude.
Oh,
Can
wait,
can you
hold
do a
on. Meatball.
GTA background
Yeah.
here? Yeah.
I'm trying. Oh, shoot. This thing is dumb.
Hasn't everybody been telling you?
Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that one.
I liked the Mafia games, which are, people said were GTA knockoffs or whatnot.
I actually found
Apparently,
them better.
there's gonna-
I
I liked
actually
them.
appreciated the stories better in Mafia.
Yeah,
than I
me
did
too.
GTA.
And I even liked the third one that nobody liked. I even liked that one.
There's a new DLC. I was going to tell you there's some DLC for Mafia.
Yeah,
now.
the Mafia the Old Country got a DLC. I didn't look at it, to be honest with you, but I might buy it and jump back in. I thought it was well done. I mean, for what it is, I thought it was well done.
Are you going to open your copy of GTA that you haven't opened? Is that Meatball Saucy?
I don't. I mean, I didn't buy a physical.
Yeah, he's not
I don't
gonna.
buy physical anything. I'm, digital guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you, physical guys. Let's get physical. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, physical's.
I threw a link in the
I'm sorry.
private
I'm
chat,
gonna get people
Ryan.
turning it off now.
I want to know your thoughts on. For thought and
what?
discussion, private chat. Did you see this?
I'm looking at it. It's loading. You're gonna slow down my stream here.
It's just a little
It just says loading.
just a little site.
Video game addiction lawsuit. That's all I can see right now.
Did you see that?
Just tell me about
So
it.
in California, they have filed. Actually, you're right. No, it's also just loading for me. They basically they filed a bunch of lawsuits against video game publishers.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You ain't doing shit.
Jeez
He's gone.
Louise. They have filed what?
They found him.
Cliffhanger.
Oh, here he is.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, I mean,
Back.
I was here. Okay, I'm here. Yeah.
There you
So
are.
basically, what happened was an attorney in California is suing a bunch of video game manufacturers for making addictive games for children and not putting safeguards against that. So they're arguing that games that have loot boxes, any of the things that encourage, like basically gambling-like behavior, so clicking on something and getting a reward for it, should be outlawed and parents should be paid off for people who later develop gambling addictions.
Well,
So what are your thoughts?
Have you played Roblox?
Roblox is explicitly listed in the lawsuit. Well, he's going after Roblox specifically.
Travis, I hate. So if you click on something you don't want to click on in Roblox, they want you to buy shit, and it's all the freaking time.
Okay.
And first of all, I hate Roblox, but your kids get addicted to it, and you can play it on everything. And you make a level, you want to try to make some money. I get that, but there's a lot of shady stuff going on. So there's not only all that. There's that going on, but then there's like child predators in the game, and like I want to like hide all that from my kids. So
Roblox is the devil.
Yeah, I almost think Fortnite is actually much more polished and better for kids than Roblox, and that's crazy to say, but I feel like it's more regulated, but I get that people don't want the government or video games or whatever, and I was one of those people when I was a kid. I want to see the blood in Mortal Kombat, for sure. Like, but now as a parent, like I guess the shoe's on the other foot. Like I don't. Roblox is not good.
But
just all the clickbaity shit.
Hold on. But
turn down your mic a little bit, Travis.
Okay. So there's no turning it down. But I was just getting all mad. Is it still too loud? I don't know. Maybe it's you.
I turned it down.
I was gonna say the argument becomes this. Shouldn't you, Ryan, stop your kids from playing it, not the government? Because if we have the government think about the children, then that slippery slope will just keep going, right? Now, R-rated movies are going to be off. Movies that show somebody killing somebody else, that needs to be off the table, right? Unless it's in war. And then maybe those also need to be off the table, right? Because what if a kid walks in and sees that stuff, right? And now you've got this. So shouldn't it be on you as the parent to monitor what your kids are doing? And when you see that it's encouraging behavior you don't like out of your kid, whatever that behavior is, you sit down with the child and you talk to them and you remove the thing from your house because it is your house, right?
Absolutely. And I agree with that. And 100%. The problem is our society is in the toilet, and there are parents that I don't know how they get out of bed every morning. So, and they have kids. It's like it's a problem. So it's like it's a freaking free for all, Lord of the Flies. It's like So,
but also then where do you stop it? Because the lawsuit doesn't only go after Roblox; it goes after games that simulate gambling activity, which would be Diablo. You click on a baddie in Diablo, it pops open and you pick up a piece of something, and maybe it's $1 billion jackpot, or maybe it's a nickel, right? Isn't that playing a slot machine?
Right.
Since I played Diablo 1, I was dating a girl at the time and she said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm playing PC gaming's version of a slot machine." That was my review of Diablo way back then. And she said, "What do you mean?" And I said, "You sit here and you just click on things and they pop open little things for you to pick up. And sometimes the stuff you pick up is really good. And sometimes it's worth a penny and you toss it. You don't even bother picking it up."
I don't know if I think,
but he's doing that. So I'm not saying I agree. No, it is. It's a slot machine. There's no challenge to it. Show me the challenge. Tell me one time in Diablo you were stuck. No, it does not.
Diablo gets yes, it does. You got to make sure your character is like completely equipped the right way, and
so that you can just go click.
Well, yeah, but I'm not like putting money into a slot machine.
But you kind of are.
Unless I'm buying
equipping your guy is like putting $5 in the slot machine so you can bet 5 lines instead of 1. Right? I'm not saying I agree with any of this stuff, right? I'm just saying that this is where this stuff trickles down to, and he's doing that. That he's going after everybody, right, for any gambling type behavior, and it's actually predicated off what's been happening in Europe already to begin with.
Oh, we got a super chat from somebody here. Some guy named Meatball Saucy.
Some guy.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Some young guy.
Yeah. Thank you, Meatball. But yeah, and I'm not saying I know the answer to this. I just brought it up for discussion. I was curious what everybody's thoughts were, right? I can see both sides of it, and I can argue both sides of it. But since growing up, I have been more attracted to controversial art. I tend to side on the things of let's not censor and let's make the parents the responsible party in explaining this to people. I've seen where that line gets too far, though, which I didn't realize when I was a child, being a fan of that kind of art. Now I see where it goes too far, and I see how life imitates art more than art imitates life more often in the amount of years I've walked this earth than what I had initially had when I was 16 and the amount of years I had walked the earth then. So you can find hypocrisy in my thoughts very quickly. And I don't know the answer myself. I just thought it would be interesting to know what everybody's thoughts were.
Oh, yeah, it's a great topic.
You know?
No, it's like the same. I don't know how, you see those signs in your neighborhood that says slow down, kids are at play.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, why isn't the parent just on their kid's ass? Get out of the freaking street.
Well, furthermore, the person who's going to slow down when they see that sign is the person who was already being careful. Nobody is driving 50 miles an hour in a 25 mile an hour neighborhood and says, oh crap, there's kids, I better slow down. Nobody's doing that. That's not how that works, right? And I think that same thought process, I think, goes into all different sorts of ideas of limiting, banning, and all of that stuff, right?
No, society's got a lot of problems, and I don't know. Some people think that video games are a lot of the cause of it. Like I get like, there's a bad problem in Oregon with people aren't even graduating high school right now. They can't.
Well, they are
having a hard time learning.
They're graduating. They're just not graduating by our old standards. Right.
And it's not good for everybody, but I don't know what the answer is either, but people, I get both sides. I don't think
that blaming, the more I think about it now that we're talking about it, and I can change my mind tomorrow, so I don't want the internet to get mad at me for thinking that I'm sticking to my guns on any of this stuff. Because I always reserve the right to change my opinion.
That'll be in the comments tomorrow.
Right, yeah, totally. But now that I think about it, I'm not a big fan of teaching parents how to parent after they've already become parents. Like, in other words, what you're doing is you're starting to allow people to have excuses for not teaching their kids right from wrong, right? Like, you say, why'd your kids steal? We saw your kid pocket this when you guys were in the store. How'd you let that happen? If you give a parent a chance to say, what am I supposed to do? He saw it on TV. See, that is placing a scapegoat out there that then allows a parent who's being irresponsible and not doing their job to now have a scapegoat to offload that blame when really they should just look inward and they should look at themselves, right? When my kids do things that bother me, half the time I see it in myself. And it's time for me to go and take inventory on myself and say, did they learn this from me? Because if they did, I've got to work on myself as well as correct them too, right? And I think that that's the problem with going after just the video games and just the movies, right? Is it allows people to go like, well, what am I supposed to do? I mean, these movies, obviously they're being sued because they're the problem, not me. And that, I think, Ryan, is the problem of what's wrong with society. There's not enough inward self-blame in this world, right? Like, I will always point the finger at myself.
Oh yeah.
Always, you know?
No. Yeah, that's you're a good man, Travis.
No, I'd say I'm pretty
I
miserable.
want to hear Meatball Saucy talk about it. What's your take, Meatball Saucy?
I am I am always happy to understand my flaws, but what I will say is that when you are a youth in society, it doesn't matter what era you grew up in or not. When you have a child, you don't know. What you don't know is what you don't know. What you learn is what you learn. And your kids will do things that you never even thought possible. And they will also disappoint you in ways you never thought possible. And that's life. So to judge or say somebody is a good or not a good parent or not parenting right or teaching children, they may just not know. And while I agree 98% with what Travis is saying, there is that 2% that is the benefit of the doubt that says people can try and still fail.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't think that we should set laws to cover those 2%. And that's what lawsuits do, right? Like, they look out for the lowest common denominator. When I grew up, you're as strong as your weakest link. So you make that weaker link stronger, right? And you don't say, uh-oh, we got a weak link over here, so everybody lower down to the level of the weak link. Or let's put protections in place for the weakest link. We just didn't do that. Now, I'm not saying that was right. I'm just saying we didn't. And it seems to me like when we allow people to sue things as scapegoats, that based off your math, Meatball, that's helping the 2%. And it's putting safeguards in place for the 2%, not for the 98%. And it's getting in the way of the 98%'s freedom, right? Because now they're not going to have access to things that they could responsibly do. And this is coming from somebody who has a whole bunch of you. If you knew me personally and you hung out with me for a day, like seriously, just from the morning to night, you would be able to call me out on hypocrisy here straight away. You'd be able to be like, well, but this annoys you and you get mad about this, and yet you're saying that you're all about people's freedoms and all that stuff, right? Like, I know that my hypocrisy knows no bounds in this stuff, but on this one subject, I see this viewpoint here. I see it as we should regulate it. We should work on the parents.
I also, but to the other end too, just to take the opposite spectrum because it's fun for YouTube.
Yeah.
People didn't wear seatbelts until there was a law that told them they had to do it. You know, you would think, I don't want to die in my car, so I wear a seatbelt.
But it wasn't.
No, the reason why people
I
wear
don't want to
seatbelts
be
is because there's a law
uncomfortable
against it.
sitting in my fucking seat in my own goddamn car, and you can't tell me I have to wear a seatbelt.
But the reason that
now that there's a law in place, Travis,
yeah.
There's a law now. You got to wear a seatbelt, and that has saved a ton of lives.
But it wasn't so much about saving lives.
That law has
no. It wasn't so much about saving lives. It was about insurance payouts, because there were more deaths. When a death happens, guess who pays for it, right? And so it was more about that than it really was about protecting Tony from his own stupid decision, right? It had a bigger impact on insurance, it had a bigger impact on society, and it had a bigger impact on families, right? But there are other things that we do, especially here in Oregon, that do cause issues right? And those things we go ahead and don't regulate at all. right? And so my point is that with gaming, you're talking about such a easy thing to just take away from somebody. It's ridiculous to throw it into legislation. It's just ridiculous. Like to throw that into litigation, sorry. It's ridiculous to do that, in my opinion. It should be more of a timeout, people. Talk to your kids. If you don't like it, take away the console. If you don't like it, take away this. Right?
And if the parents can't do it, do you take away the kids?
Well, in some states they do. In some countries they do. I'm not saying it's right. But I'm just saying that can happen.
It also reminds me of like gun rights and stuff.
It absolutely reminds you of that.
People with there was that one guy that the parent that just got charged for murder because his son killed somebody in a rampage. I'm not here to talk like what's good and I mean that's bad. But,
no, and that debate goes on too. And then Little Alien, the laws about smoking in restaurants. Again, though, that's like the seatbelt law, right? So in Oregon, more recently, we had the laws about smoking in bars. Because remember, bars you were allowed to smoke cigarettes in until, what was it, about like 14 years ago, I think they banned it finally. But
2001 was
when it got banned. Yeah.
Yep.
And so there you're looking at it like, okay, so the cigarette smoke with the secondhand smoke, it's not just hurting the person doing it. Now society has a debt on it, right? I don't see this whole thing about loot boxes in video games anywhere near the same apples to apples as the seatbelt law, nor the smoking law, because I see the damage that causes to a wider audience as opposed to just some kid who gets a gambling addiction.
I think what it is it's addicting in different ways with kids.
Sure.
And I'm also not a doctor and I'm not a teacher.
I gotta step away again, guys.
So,
yeah, go for it. You're fine.
No worries. But kids, the way kids interact with each other is completely different than the way they did it when I grew up and when you grew up. And
I mean, kind of, but it's also the same. I know you see that. Like sometimes you're like, it's all the same stuff, just a different timbre and method of communication, right?
Yeah.
It's different, but it's all the same.
Yeah. And we'll figure it out. Yeah. But it's
I just didn't like it because, like I said, to me, when I read the article, it was too wide of a thing, and it was too much of the let's scapegoat this. Where honestly, with my kids, I parented it, and and they got ridiculed for it. And when they told me that they were getting made fun of for not getting to participate in what everybody else was, my answer was, that'll help you grow some thick skin. Not everybody's going to like you. Life's full of this stuff. You're still you. They're still them. You're going to be okay. I don't know if they'd tell you that they were better for it or not. I have no idea. But I just didn't really have much sympathy for, oh, no, I can't do this and I'm getting made fun of. All right. There you go. Like I didn't have the most expensive shoes growing up, and I got made fun of. And nowadays, yeah, of course.
What'd you wear back in the day?
Pro Wings.
Oh, those are cool.
They weren't back then. They were knockoff Converse. My parents would not buy me a pair of Converse when Converse were all the rage.
I can't remember.
And I had knockoff Converse. I got made fun of unmerciful in the 7th, 8th grade. So then you just get into a bunch of fistfights and call it a day. And that's just how it was. But yeah, I didn't get that stuff. When my parents saw that something was popular, they'd take me out to try to do their best, kind of. They would say that's stupid. You don't need that. And then when I was like, well, but everybody else has it, I don't want to get made fun of. Then they go, okay, well, here's the deal. This is $15. That's $45. You're going to have the $15 one or you get nothing at all. So then I'd be like, okay, well, I want nothing. And then they would go and buy me the $15 one and I'd get that for Christmas. And then I wore that to school and got made fun of nonstop. So then I got into fistfights. It's just how it worked. Right. But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that's right either. But yeah, it's just when it came to my kids and it came to like, oh, I want to do this and this and this. If I saw it as unhealthy, I didn't care that everybody else was in our neighborhood. I just told them you're not doing that. I mean, right now, if they wanted an e-bike, I wouldn't let them have one. Now they're of age, they can do that. But back then I wouldn't have. But that's just me.
Travis, is there anything in your childhood that you wished your parents had handled differently?
Well, Dr. Little Alien, I was never hugged enough. One I love you son would have been nice.
Hugging issues? Is that what we're going to?
No, I'm just teasing. No, I wouldn't have liked that. No, actually, not really. My family had all sorts of flaws when it comes to stuff, and flaws that caused scarring across all of us. But it is what it is.
Oh yeah, look at this comment. Yeah, no, Dark Realm Gamer, you rock. Being yourself, you don't need all that material BS. It doesn't define who you are.
I agree. Yet I also am a big hoarder and collector of stuff I really like. So again, there's hypocrisy that happens here, right? Like if I want the best of the best, or if I want something, I do tend to go get what I consider the best of the best. But yeah, like I said, my hypocrisy knows no bounds. I'm totally okay with that. And yes,
I'm just going to address the console fanboy there that says this sounds like it's not your ordinary game podcast. Yeah, dude, guess what, man? We're West Coast. This is how we roll. We game, we talk, and we just go with the flow. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, have a good night, console fanboy. It was good to see you here.
Cheers, man.
But no, I was curious. I mean, we talk about games, we talk about all that stuff, and this is, to me, this is the biggest news of the week for gaming. Because if they win, and then that changes the way that games are allowed to be made, could do away with a whole genre of games.
I'm also okay with them getting rid of Roblox.
Yeah, no,
I'm for that. Put that on the ballot. Yeah. I'll vote for that right now. I think Meeple Saucy would too.
I know nothing about it, right?
Get it down.
But I do play Hearthstone. I was playing Hearthstone before I came on here, made it to Legendary again. Thank you very much. But that is kind of that way, right? Like you buy cards and you open the packs of cards and you either get good ones or bad ones. And then you keep buying cards. Now, I've never spent $1 on Hearthstone. And I'm right now I'm number 3,418 in North America or whatever. So that's pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you play that a lot.
Right, but I play it like when I'm at the gym. And tonight I played it when I was eating. But I've never spent a dime on that game, even though it is an example of one of these games we're talking about. But so was Magic the Gathering, right? You bought a pack of Magic cards and you either got a good thing or you didn't. Same idea, right? So do we make those all illegal too? What about baseball cards? Right?
Fatality.
So yeah, I just see it all going down the same way, But yeah, down with Roblox. If it sucks, it sucks. I mean, when I saw it, it just looked like super lo-fi. And just, kids running around doing stupid stuff.
Back to the cigarette thing too, like I feel like back in the day, people smoked a lot more than they do now.
But probably thanks to
is that due to the laws that have increased the price of cigarette packs?
Well, let me ask you this: remember how I said that my years on this earth have taken me from thinking that art imitates life into life imitates art, right? So I now look at life is impacted, is impacted by art more. So we see stuff on TV, we want to be that person, right? So how many movies have you watched recently where somebody lit up a heater and stood out there looking cool?
Right. None. And I know someone used to tell me in school, like, yeah, if there was a cigarette in a movie or whatever, it was paid for by the cigarette company.
And I do think that that's why you don't see it. But that is why you see other things take its place, right? Watch to a movie and you'll see, and it's not that the movies need to pay for the advertising, it's just what do the celebrities do, right? Because there are royalty in the US, and kids will watch a movie, and if they see it there, then they're going to start doing it. I mean, look at how quickly slang evolves and how quickly that gets thrown out there, right? We're all a society of monkey see, monkey do, right? So it just is what it is.
You will never win.
But yeah, I think that out of all of the, I know that console said it was too deep or whatever, which is totally fine. I get it. It's not, I guess it's not light, although I consider it light because I don't consider any of this stuff too serious. But I do think that it could impact the games that we see for sure. Like, again, any of the Diablo stuff, that genre of game, the ones we were looking at earlier with the the action role-playing game that you're playing, Meatball, where you're shooting things to pick things up. I'm guessing that happens, right? You get buffs and they're either good or bad. That entire genre could theoretically go away or have to evolve considerably, right?
But who decides who in the government would decide if it's like a dopamine rush game or not? Like, and there's different levels of that.
Listen, we're all getting up there in age, but the people in the government still have a couple decades on us. Do those people even have dopamine receptors left?
I am sure the new AI governor of Oregon will incorporate
it all.
That incredible what do you call it? Diversity into his AI cabinet. So our AI government and our AI world will just be happy. I mean, just shut up and move on.
Hey, at least here in my town, they were supposed to build a data center.
Yes, they were.
The people revolted.
So yeah, angry data center civilians that are spending 3,000 AI coins a day, complaining that their latency is not up to snuff with their neighbors.
Yeah, those people. I don't want to live next to one. They can go move to Texas where they all are. So
yeah, now
have fun out
if the
there,
lawsuit had been one attorney with one Roblox complaint, right, I probably wouldn't have been so apt to even pay attention to it. But since it was more than just that, that's where I was like, okay, this is not, in my opinion, not the right way to attack this. Not saying that it doesn't need to be attacked and addressed. I just didn't see that it needed to be done that way through litigation.
Well, I think beyond they are seriously. I think they've been facing litigation over the
child predators,
the
stuff.
child predator,
and that's but that's a completely different discussion, right?
Do you regulate that, or do you let the parent talk to the kid about? Hey, don't let this person.
I think you always need to talk to kids about that.
After that shit.
So,
from both directions.
Or do you let the government
both directions? Meatball's right that's one where I would say it has to go from 5-prong approach on something like that.
Stop
right?
it.
Yeah, correct. But that's a different severity of a thing than what we're talking about over here. And that's the danger with trying to lump all of this together with one common thing, right? And that's, I just was curious what your thoughts were. Like, if it was, a big, like, boo games for allowing this to happen. I mean, it is easy to say that a lot of these games I have no interest in playing. But then when I started thinking about it, when I was thinking about the article after I'd seen it, that's where I started realizing, no, actually quite a few games that I have aspects of what he's saying should be banned. Collectible card games, right? That's gambling, that's loot boxes. Diablo, loot boxes, right? Any of these games.
people would lose their mind if they didn't have access to Pokemon or whatever.
Pokemon
So,
would be in the category because there's
so
pack.
it would just you would get I don't know. It would you can only go so far for sure.
Yep. So that was my question. Okay, you addressed it.
Yep.
You hate Roblox.
No, that's a good
One
topic.
thing we know about Ryan is he hates Roblox.
Good, legit conversation, guys. I mean, that was
I bring
really
the
good
seriousness.
points brought up. Yeah, really good points brought up.
And this is why I keep you around, Travis.
I know.
No. You know, you could have said a long time ago, I don't want anything to do with these guys.
No.
You keep
No, I think
back.
I think it's awesome. This is one of my favorite things I do this week. Don't pat yourself on the back too hard because I hate everything I do. But this is the one thing I do
I'm
where it's
here
like
on
this is
screen,
good.
And it's just as entertaining as when I'm sitting in chat. So
I just teasing around. No, I think it's way fun. And you know, and it allows me to talk about a hobby that with other people I don't talk about at all. Like, you know, music is a big hobby of mine, and so you know, I have groups of friends who do that stuff. You know, and then other than that, I just don't really talk to people. So you know, it just is what it is.
Yeah, no, there's another big problem in our society is a lot of men our age get closed off and don't have any friends anymore, quote unquote, and don't go out or, you know.
Same thing happens with women.
I appreciate you guys.
They do the same thing.
Yeah, no, women have social cliques or whatever, but a lot of men don't.
Yeah, I think that a lot of women also close off because they get busy with, you know, mom life or not mom life, and then that silos, and siloing as we get older becomes a thing, right? And it takes effort to go out and actually do stuff with one another. That takes effort, right?
Yeah, no, I also like talking about men's health and that kind of stuff too is like, you know, it's helpful. I will say,
oh yeah.
And I know those guys are. I did delay my vasectomy.
You wimp.
So
I wanted you to do it and live stream you trying to get through the
convention.
I
am doing it. And then I also
wanted to hear you
somehow,
say, ow,
weirdly,
ow.
I watched the episode where in Seinfeld, Kramer is going that he has a botched vasectomy and he starts talking about that. It was like, okay. But also, I was going to tell you, Travis, I also have my colonoscopy scheduled.
I canceled mine.
Dude, seriously.
Yes, they called me. So
freaking nap I have ever had.
Yeah.
It was
Travis,
such a good sleep.
It is a good sleep.
When I woke up, I was like, I came out of the Hillsborough Medical Center.
Yeah.
Just kind of groggy and went home and went.
Did someone drive you home?
My wife.
Yeah, they have to.
Okay. And I went back to sleep like 10 minutes later. And then when I woke up at like 5 p.m., I'm like, fuck yeah, what a great nap.
Yeah, that's right.
Travis, but the thing they prescribed for me to pick up at the pharmacy, it's like $60.
Yeah. So did they give you the pills? Is it the pills that you're taking, or is it the small can
jug.
of the Suflov?
The jug.
Well, no, the jug is only like $5.
Sodium potass.
Yeah, but what does it say that you're supposed to do? How are you supposed to take it? Did they give you the instructions?
I don't know yet. I haven't picked it up yet because I'm still.
So you can ask them for different options.
That's like the most expensive pill I've ever bought.
Well, yeah, but is it sodium potassium? What does it say it is?
Just clear. It's just all I got on my text message is sodium potass.
Okay.
MA.
Yeah, I think
Dr.
that
Travis.
is that's the one. That's the Suprep. Yeah, so that's going to cost you some money, but here's why that's value. And it's what I'm going to use the next time I have to do mine. You only have to drink 2 little containers of it.
Okay.
So there's rules with how you do it, but it's not one of these things. It's not one of these things where, like Meatball said, the jug of the super salty stuff that tastes awful that you've got to drink like all day and all night. It's not that anymore. So this you can knock out easier.
Not all day and all night, but
12 hours, right? Almost, yeah.
No, it's a 6-hour period to where you
Okay,
have
okay.
to drink it every 2 hours for 6
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
So, but yeah, and
I've heard it tastes
I just
awful.
played virtual pinball. I
Yeah.
actually got really good at Death Star Assault Future Pinball,
Yeah.
and I eventually beat the Death Star because of my colonoscopy. So, thank you,
So-
colonoscopy. Great nap, and I got really good at pinball.
Yeah.
Okay, one more question for you
Uh-huh.
guys. So you have your colonoscopy, right? The next day, like, are you able to
Yeah,
go
you're
back
totally
to work
fine.
and shit? And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Later that
you're
day,
fine.
even.
Like nothing.
Yes.
No one was violated.
No.
You feel
Yeah,
great.
you're
Yeah.
fine.
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can walk.
It takes
Okay.
about 4 hours to shake off the sedative, 4 to 6 hours, but then you're fine.
Yep.
You don't feel like something got probed.
No.
You were abducted
have-
by
No. You
aliens.
won't even
none
know
of
the
that.
difference.
Yeah,
You won't even know the
like I said,
difference.
Meatball Sauce is like, yeah, that happens all the time.
It's all good,
Don't worry
man.
about it.
It's all good.
So, Little Alien, I was not in that allowed to do that the first time, and then the second time that they're doing this one, it's more just for funsies. It's not for screening, for colon screening. It's for looking for other crap. So, funny pun. But yeah, it's looking for other stuff. So no, I don't. For me, that doesn't fit. Now, the next time that I do a colonoscopy for prep, or for preventative screening, then yeah, I would qualify for Cologuard. But my first time I didn't, and then this time they're doing it for a different reason. But I did cancel it, and I'm postponing it till later this year because the out-of-pocket cost for me, since it's not preventative, it was going to be $1,200. So it's like, I'll wait till the health insurance rolls over. Yeah.
Yeah. My insurance better.
They'll pay for
put it as
preventative, just not a doctor wants to check something else out for a different condition. And that's the boat I'm in now. It's not for preventative, it's for looking around.
Preventative is only once every 4 years.
Once every 4 years too. So since I already burnt that one, then I've got to wait till this one rolls around. So
I thought it was once every 5 years. You're telling me it's once every 4 years?
No. You'll get
From a health
get
insurance
right, for
coverage
health insurance. Yeah, you'll get a custom one. So when I did my preventative colonoscopy, it was so clear that I got a once every 10 year walk away from it. So you might get that, Ryan, depending on how you are. Depending on what they find up there.
All right.
If they find lemmiwinks, they're going to send you back in a year.
Wow, that's a good dad joke
Yeah.
right there, Jason. A royal flush.
Yeah. But yeah, so good on you for getting it scheduled. But yes, you'll be fine the next day. You'll be fine. Like totally fine.
All right,
You'll be hungry the after the thing's done, probably.
I don't know. Some of you guys in the chat, I don't stick anything up there, so
Yeah.
this is good.
Yeah,
we'll see
right.
how it goes,
Yeah,
guys.
that's right, Little Alien.
But I appreciate, my main point, I appreciate talking to you guys about men's health kind of stuff, and
For sure, dude.
yeah, it's I don't see any other YouTube channels talking about it on Home Arcade or whatever,
you got to throw it out there. It's part of. Listen, being healthy allows us
can't talk to my wife about
Yeah.
it. So my wife would go, well, I had 2 kids or whatever, it's like, I don't want to freaking hear
Well,
that.
she trumps that.
Of course she did, but
Here's what you say. Here's what you say. If you got to talk to your wife about something like this, you do what I do. You say, "Hey, look, I need to talk to you about something, and I don't want to hear about, I had 2 kids. I don't want that out of your mouth, okay? If you start with that line, I'm out of here. All right? But if you want to be a good wife, you'll shut up and listen. Okay? And then you start telling her what you want. It's always received really well at my house. Yeah. Except when she said we needed counseling and I just left.
On that note.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Let's wrap up the show here. I was gonna maybe see who my top fans were.
I don't know. You got Meatballs on here.
Meatball Saucies are
number 1. Am
You can crown his rear right
yeah,
here.
because you did a super chat.
Yeah, he's the
Number
only
one,
super
Meatball
chat you
Saucy.
got.
Jason Little Alien.
Oh, I am.
Jason Little Alien, number 2.
Yeah.
Biggie D, number 3. Israel Gaming. Mike Hawkhurst, Dark Realm Gamer. Calvin Wong. Cornercade, Console Fanboy, Mr. Murph Dog, Joe
Oh, hey,
Cade.
there! I did see Israel Gaming posted. I didn't know about this, Israel. So actually, thanks for bringing it up. But he had brought up that Puerto Rico's actually going through like a severe drought. So obviously, best wishes for
Yeah, I didn't
people
even
there.
know about that.
I didn't know anything about it, man. I saw that when I was
And
scrolling
then
back
someone
through.
also was
he
saying
brought
there's
it
a
up. So
there's a hurricane gonna hit
yeah,
Hawaii.
so obviously
Yep.
our thoughts are with all the people that are suffering through any of that crap, through any of it. You know, like that's not good, man.
Well, and the
Yeah.
flooding in the mid East, and I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of hardships going on right now, and
Yeah.
even our own fires that are happening here in Oregon.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
it sucks, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
if any of you are struggling and you need to reach out and talk about situations you're dealing with, please feel free to reach out to at least myself.
If I'm struggling, I'm gonna go sleep over at Meatball Saucy's house.
Yeah, yeah. Not
All right,
here. I
dude.
haven't finished this room yet. When it's finished, you can.
The racing cab seat does recline, so you can just pull a blanket up and chill.
Sleep with your foot on the gas.
Yeah, okay. Dark Realm Gamer will put us on. All right. Guys, thanks so much. I appreciate you. Like this video, and we'll see you next week. Some terrible flooding in the Midwest.
I didn't know any of this
too.
stuff. I've been, I guess, just blinders on. I feel kind of bad that I haven't heard any of it, but I guess it's just kind of that time.
I also feel like I haven't wanted to watch the news in quite a long time.
Yeah, but I still usually hear about stuff. I don't know what's been going on. I don't know how all this stuff missed me until now, to be honest. So yeah. But yes, I don't want anything to get in the way of people enjoying life, doing their hobbies and living their best, It's absolutely not. So yeah.
On that note, have a good weekend, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Yeah. Yep. Good night.
Cheers.
Thanks again, Meatball Saucy. Go subscribe to Meatball Saucy, everybody. He's my our biggest sponsor. You're basically paying for our hotel next month, Chris and I. So, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Have a good